Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Anita. I'm a cash budgeter, cash spender. I love anything to do with planners, paper, stickers, and all of that. Today I'm here to set up my October budget, and you guys, let me show you. I have my stickers here. I have the cutest kit ever. So you guys know I do have an Etsy shop. But this kit is not on my Etsy shop because I did use the personal use print. But look at how cute. Are you kidding me? This is beautiful. And the reason why it is like this is because obviously I had the wrong cutting settings, but it still works fine. And I have the budget set up here and the rest of my trackers. And I think they turned out super cute. I love teal. You guys know this is like a mint green. I love that color. So I'm like super excited that I have these. And of course I made my no spends. Let's hope that I can use a lot of these. And I'm gonna be using these cute little stickers. I just love how cute they look. Look at that. She has all that money. And you guys know I have my bill due stickers. These are in my shop. And I just think they turn out super cute. But let me show you the kit that is in my shop right now. This is gonna be for November, and you guys, I love how this kit turned out. So look at that. This is my November kit. It's up on my Etsy shop. I always leave a link down below. I do use a 7x9 Erin Condren. I believe if your planner is a 7x9, it might fit, so check it out. I have the sinking funds, the weekly check-ins, and then I have the budget. How cute is this? I love it. The weekly check-in is gonna look like this, just with the different weeks. I'm like super excited, you guys, that I was able to create this and actually sell it now in my shop. I was like beyond ecstatic, you guys. So cute. And of course the monthly comes with the date dots, and if you like, I can also include some no spends. I don't have those right now because these came out a little too light, so you know you can't really tell, so I won't be using those. But yeah, if you think you are interested in this, definitely go ahead, check out my shop. I just think it's adorable. So this is the one I'm going to be using for November. So let me get started with my setup. I did go ahead and lay down my bottom washi because you guys know my wrong cutting settings, and I put down my date dots because that takes a while too. Do you guys love all the pumpkin theme things for fall and the beautiful oranges and browns and all that type of stuff, or you're just like regular, like it's just another day? Because I mean, it's fine whatever you like. You don't have to like what everybody else likes. I understand that, but for me, I love fall because I don't like summer. So I love fall, and I love decorating everything, my house, my planner, anything and everything that I can decorate, I will decorate. So I'm a lover of everything fall, and oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Don't tell me how many times I say I love it in this video, or like, oh my gosh. I just, it's so exciting to be able to create something and to be able to use it, and then it is like super cute. So then I have my other one over here. Let me go this way because we all know I always put it down wrong. That should work. Oh, that was easy. It usually takes me like 5 tries. And look how that looks. I think that is beautiful. Okay, so I did pre-fill my stickers because I don't want to, take up too much time. So I have my gas, which is my gas for my stove, and for this one it's always due on the 1st. So let me set this down over here. Then I have rent, and rent is always due on the 3rd. And I didn't even plan this, like these stickers, like to be able to match with this kit. I already just had them up in my shop, and I'm like, let me see if the colors actually match. Oh yes, and I made them a little bit shorter because I don't know if you guys can see in my last month, they are all the way to the edge. So let me show you one. So here, look. So this one is all the way to the edge, and I was kind of like annoyed that it was going over a little bit. So I'm like, let me resize it so it can fit perfectly. So I did that. Now I have iCloud, and my iCloud is my storage, and that is always on the 4th. And if you guys always have trouble, if you have an iPhone, if you guys are always having trouble with having no space or stuff like that, I always thought it was the storage on my actual phone, but it's actually the storage from your iCloud, because I got the phone with like the maximum amount of storage, and I was still getting like not enough space. I had to delete stuff, and I never had like, I couldn't save anything. So I was just like, yeah. So I had to upgrade to the $9.99, which, I mean, that's a good idea if you're always struggling with storage. Then I have my cell phone, and my cell phone is always due on the 17th. Let me put this one down here, because I couldn't like film more than like 10 minutes in my camera thing, and it would really tell me you have to delete, you don't have enough space, you can't download it, and all of this and all of that. So then I have my Netflix subscription, which I think I'm gonna cancel because they have nothing new and I'm not using it. So if I'm not using it, why do I have it? Then I have my electrical, and electrical is always on the 20th. And this is for, you know, electricity. Then I have my insurance, and this is, you know, I had already pre-done this. My insurance actually went down to $250. So I'm gonna get some white out to white that out. And this one is always on the 24th. So I'm gonna put it over here. Like that. And then my last bill is YouTube. You guys know I pay for YouTube. Oh no, I have insurance. So insurance is on the 22nd over here. My last one will be YouTube. You guys know I like to pay for commercial free YouTube, so I just don't have to deal with that. And this one gets pulled out on the 25th. And you can see this one is like one of the older ones, which is gonna bug me. I think I'm gonna change it. You see the difference in size and everything too. I like how these look way better. I'll change it, but I'll do that after. So let me show you how the rest of my setup turns out, because I laid it down so you guys could just see it, so I don't have to have you guys here for super long. So this is my sinking funds page. I think it looks cute. This is where I'm going to do my budget. Then I have my weekly check-ins. You guys know this is necessary if you're budgeting. You have to know what you're spending and tracking it. So that's my weekly check-in, and this is my spending tracker. I'm going to put another weekly check-in back here and another spending tracker over here. But for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. And now that I'm looking at it, I put this too low for where I like to have it, but that's fine. Let me get into my budget over here. Oh, I almost forgot. You see, because I'm trying to do all the things and I'm not remembering. So the other thing that I like to do is put my husband's paydays over here. So let me use these from Erin Condren. These are like super cute too. And I do make these scripts, and I just noticed that I don't have enough of these, so I have to print some more. I thought I had enough, but apparently I don't. So I'm gonna make more of these. I'm gonna put this here like that. Just to mark his paydays. because it looks cute. So let me put just 2 more down here. And that's what I wanted the little girls for, to put them over here, because I think they are adorable. Should I put it up here, or I'm gonna lay it like this? Payday. Isn't that just perfect? And then I'll do the other 2 when I print my other scripts. Let me get into my budget. So to lay down my budget, you guys know I always like to use the setup that I love, and I just think it's beautiful the way that I set it up, of course. So let me put my budget washi up here like that. And then I have my income and my budget at the bottom. So first I do my income over here. And then I'm gonna leave 3 lines because obviously, 4 lines because my husband gets 4 paychecks. And then I'll put the total at the bottom. So 4 lines, and then put the total. And then I like to put another piece of thin washi down here just to separate the sections, because I think it looks cute too. So then I can actually put my variable expenses over here. And my fixed expenses on the other side over here. Let me just make sure it's lined up. And then I'm gonna leave 13 lines for my variable expenses total. And I like to use this other strip at the bottom because at the end of the month, I like to combine both of my totals and see how much I spent for, let me leave another line, how much I spent for both of my categories and add up my totals. Like that. Let me put in my fixed expenses, and that one I just need 6. Let me go this way so it's not crooked. 2, 4, 6. And at the bottom, I like to always add the cute washi as well. And it's upside down. Super adorable. Let me put in my lines and I'll be right back. And for my lines, I like to use my Gelosity Bic because it's very thick and you can see it really good. But for my actual income, where I'm gonna write it in, I like to use my Sarasa Dry and 0.4 because I feel that if I use this one to write, it kind of smears too much, so I prefer to use this. So for my variable expenses, I have LADWP, which is electrical, and that I budget 180. For gas, I do 25. Personal, I do 120. Why would I put another 0? I was gonna put the dot. So personal, eating out, $120. Allowance, $280. Household, $120. Family, $120. Tools, $100. Extra, I don't budget anything for it, but I like to have a category because if you guys saw my other videos, you never know, you could go over, just have that there, and so you can add it up in the end. Food, it's $500. Gas is $400, and this is still going up now again, so I'm like, oof, please don't. And pets, I do $60, and that is everything that I track for my variable. Then for my fix, you guys know, of course, rent, cell phone, insurance, iCloud, insurance, and YouTube. So we have 1420, 110, 51, 250, which I was glad that went back down. 9.99. You know, one thing I think about is you pay insurance, right, every month for who knows how many years, and then you need to use your insurance, and then you need to pay a deductible. Like, what? Why do they do that? You're already paying thousands of dollars and you still need to pay a deductible. I think that's just how they even make more money off of us. I don't think that's fair. Insurance, 25, 51. Because if you've gone, say, 5+ years without paying, 5+ years without having an accident, and you're paying $250 a year, they get $3,000. And if you've gone 5 years, they've made $15,000 off of you, and you've never had to use it. Yet you have an accident or something happens to your vehicle, and you're hit with $1,000, which I'm sure a lot of the deductibles are $1,000. You're hit with $1,000. How does that make sense? Help me. Does anybody work in the insurance industry? Like, I'm sure that's just extra money into their pockets. Well, anyway, enough about my rant. Then YouTube is $22.51. So if I add all of this up, my total for the month is $1,838.95. And if I add all of this up, my total is $2,025. So that's gonna be it for me, guys. I hope you have been enjoying my video. Definitely check out my Etsy shop. I have a bunch of cute stuff up there, and I'll see you guys on the next one.